Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I can't state enough how important muscle mass is for longevity. As we get older, we develop many diseases. It's inevitable. But losing muscle mass, which is a symptom of aging, can accelerate the decline of our health. So in this video, I will be explaining the importance of lifting weights, maintaining muscle mass, and how lifting weights can keep us young, especially as we get older. The involuntary loss of muscle mass is termed sarcopenia. According to a scientific study, humans lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after the age of 30. It is also the leading cause of disability in older individuals. Now, what actually causes sarcopenia, or the loss of muscle mass? So the first reason we lose muscle as we age is due to changes in our hormone levels. The hormones that are responsible for muscle growth, maintenance, and repair are testosterone, growth hormone, and estrogen. So as we get older, these hormones decrease, affecting our muscles' ability to grow, maintain themselves, and repair themselves. The next reason we lose muscle mass as we age is due to physical inactivity. Our muscles will atrophy if we are physically inactive. Why? Because we lack mechanical loading. Now, what is mechanical loading? When you lift weights, the weight represents the load, and your muscles try to overcome the force provided by the load to lift the weight. Now, your muscles attempting to overcome the force provided by the load will cause a stimulus, a biochemical stimulus, causing the muscle to grow. So upon lifting the weight, this activates chemical pathways or physiological pathways in the muscle, causing the muscle to grow. Well, when you don't engage in weight training or any physical activities, there's a lack of stimulus. There's a lack of stimulus causing the muscle to grow. So the next reason we lose muscle as we age is due to inadequate protein intake. Protein intake is just as important as lifting weights. Why? Because it's the main macronutrient that is responsible for helping the muscle grow, maintain itself, and adapt to physical stimulus provided by the exercise that you engage in. One way lack of muscle leads to disease at an older age is that it increases your chances of falling and fractures. Muscle supports balance and coordination, so when you lack muscle, it increases your chances of falling at an older age, which will lead to a fracture. And falling at an older age can lead to death. So having little to no muscle mass at an older age also contributes to osteoporosis. Your muscles support your tendons, ligaments, joints, as well as your bones. So whenever you lack muscle mass, these structures will weaken over time because they take the brunt of everything, from walking to running to lifting heavy objects. If you have no muscle mass, these structures will weaken over time, including your bones. Lacking muscle mass at an older age can also cause diabetes. How is this? Well, your muscles act like a sponge. When you eat something, your glucose levels rise and your muscles absorb the glucose out of the bloodstream. Well, if you lack muscle mass, especially at an older age, it can cause elevated glucose levels because of low muscle mass. When you have low muscle mass at an older age, it affects your muscle's ability to absorb glucose out of the bloodstream. Lacking muscle mass at an older age also contributes to obesity. Our body naturally stores more fat as we age. So by not having muscle mass, we increase the amount of fat that the body stores. The more muscle you have, the less fat that is deposited or stored on the body. So how do you prevent sarcopenia? Well, unfortunately, you can't prevent sarcopenia. But what you can do is delay the effects of sarcopenia. How? Well, there are a few things you need to do. Increase protein intake, lift weights. You can't neglect lifting weights. And limit pro-inflammatory foods like alcohol and sugar. Those are the 3 primary things you need to do. I will say it again. Increase protein intake, lift weights regularly, like at least 4 to 5 times a week, and limit or cut out entirely, which I recommend, pro-inflammatory foods like sugar and alcohol. It's that simple to delay the effects of sarcopenia.